Hello everyone, Renee here. We're going to take a look at this week, and for this reading I want you to pick a deck. This reading is for the week of August 1st, so it's roughly from August 1st till August 7th or so. There are 3 decks here. I want you to choose the deck you feel the most drawn to. So the first tarot deck is Tarot Grande Luxe by Ciro Marchetti, and here are some of the cards. Okay, that's the first deck. Here is the second deck. This is Luna Soul Tarot. Here are the cards. And thirdly, we have the Star Tarot. And here is what these cards look like. So whichever deck you feel drawn to at this time, it might not be the deck that you like the most, but whichever deck you feel drawn to at this time, that accompanying reading is for you for this week. So do you feel drawn to deck number 1, deck number 2, or deck number 3? When you've made your choice, you can look below at the timestamps and fast forward to your reading. I hope you have a great week. Hello, Group 1. You chose the first tarot deck. So let's take a look at your week ahead. I'm shuffling, tuning into you. We're going to draw some cards and see what we get. All right, Group 1. So we have the Knight of Swords coming up, the Two of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, and we have the 10 of Wands. All right. So it looks like a week of hard work, but good luck and very healthy partnerships. This can be a partnership in your personal life, a romantic life, or a business partnership. All right. The Knight of Swords is coming in with some action. It's action that has to do with communication or higher learning or business. So something probably has to be done quite quickly at the beginning of the month. So let's see what else I can get. I'm going to draw on a few of these. Wow, Queen of Swords. So someone involved could be an air sign, or this could be you. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. All right. But essentially, this is someone who is very decisive, clear in her or his communication, very concise, very disciplined, very intelligent, and having to get something done rather quickly. With that Two of Cups, we have the Hanged Man as well, which is making sacrifices for your partner, or them making sacrifices for you, or bending over backwards, maybe to do something for you, or vice versa. I love the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. And we have the World as well. So there's completion of a cycle, and definitely something fortunate is happening this week. So it's definitely a week of endings and new beginnings with the Fool. So something's being completed, something's being finished. It probably has to do with your work or career or whatever you do to make your living. We have a new beginning with that Fool. A new beginning that looks exciting, but definitely it's a hard work week with the 10 of Wands. And now we have the Queen of Coins coming through. So this is female energy, usually earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But she's definitely someone who's pulling it all together here on the earth plane, okay? She is in charge of her life, and she is comfortable in her home, and she is like pulling everything together. So she's got a comfortable work situation. She's got a healthy relationship. Maybe the relationship is between these two people. I like how they're both equally on the different sides here. So it could be a mutually beneficial relationship between these two people, whether it's personal or romantic or business or for a project or something like that. There's the Queen of Coins and Queen of Swords coming through. So those are the overall energies for the week. I want to tap in and see what else I can tell you with some of my Color Goddess casting cards. So for you, we have indigo, discovery, intuition, and perception. This is all about trusting your intuition, tapping into that third eye and trusting it, okay? So if you get any kind of gut instincts this week, you need to follow that, because those instincts, those directions, those little nudges or hints or clues are what are going to help you to create your own good luck and to end a cycle or finish something, and therefore you have a clean slate to begin something else, as long as you're trusting your intuition. So follow that. We also have, brown for you, Earth Foundation Seeds. So this, for me, goes along with the World card and the Fool. It's a new beginning, and the Queen of Coins, I would say. Very earthy. Lots of earth energy here. Lots of earth energy. Some of you, this could be a health regime. There could be a goal reached this week with your body, with your physical health, your physical self, such as being in shape, losing a little bit of weight or gaining a little bit of weight, gaining a little bit of muscle or whatever it might be. That could be part of some of your week here. But essentially, it's laying down the foundation of this new beginning, whatever it might be, right? So let's see what else I can get with a different deck for you, Group 1. Look at that, see? Winds of change. Your surroundings will undergo a transition. It's a transitional, transformational week for you. Putting that right in the center. Trying to grab this last deck here. Okay. So looking at the cards so far, it's apparent to me that there's something quick, swift that needs to be finished or done at the beginning of the week. There's a partnership here growing. You're making sacrifices. You're doing something for each other going into midweek. And towards the end of the week, you're just working your butt off and finishing something so that you can begin something else. So you can lay the foundation for something else. So now we're going to take a look at the self-care oracle cards and see what you need to do this week in order to take care of yourself. So for you, we have number 1, remember your spark. You are here for a divine purpose. Remember it or redefine your purpose for yourself. And this is all about the sacral chakra as well as the solar plexus, but mainly the sacral chakra, okay? That is that second chakra that has everything to do with creativity, the spark of creative energy, of willfulness, of passion, of motivation, goes along with the earthy tones of the brown goddess here. All right. So for you, we have quite a bit of blue and purple, which would be indigo, trusting that third eye, intuition, but also getting down and dirty and doing the work and remembering your spark, your divine spark. Okay, hard work week. Something's finished, so something new can begin. There are 2 people here involved, Queen of Swords, Queen of Coins, energy. That could be a romantic partnership where you're kind of doing a lot for each other, or it could be a beneficial work or business or project partnership. And overall, this is kind of the main message here. It's the wind of change this week, winds of change. Your surroundings will undergo a transition, but you're preparing for it. You're aware of it. You know what it is, you know what you have to do, and you're making it happen. Okay, Group 1, have a wonderful week. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, Group 2, if you chose the second tarot deck here. This is your reading for the week of August 1st till August 7th or so. So let's get these shuffled. I am tuning into you. Let's see what I have to tell you about your week. So first out, we have Page of Swords. we have the Magician. We have the Lovers. We have Death. And we have the Knight of Swords. I had a feeling this card was going to come up. It came up for another group as well. So let me take a look at these cards. All right, Page of Swords is definitely bringing in a message about higher learning or communication or possibly your work. Yes, that's what it is. The Three of Discs here. There is news coming in about your work. You're going to have to work with other people at the very beginning of the week in order to finish something. And it could be within your family structure or whatever, or if you're working on a project with some people. But for most of you, this is for your work situation. So you're having to team up with some people. And with the Magician here, it looks like you're the team leader, all right? Or they look at you as if you are a leader. So you're kind of taking charge of this situation at work. You're pulling it all together. You're making it happen. And it looks like whatever you need to do gets done, okay? Now the Lovers, look at that. We've got the Empress and the Nine of Cups. So for some of you, this can literally mean a pregnancy, but for most of you, this is just kind of the beginning of a new relationship, or you are moving to the next level in your relationship. Nine of Cups is a wish card. So maybe your wish is to, get married, have children, etc., etc. It doesn't matter if you're a male or female. But this is part of the wish, to have a mate in this lifetime and to maybe co-create or raise a family in this lifetime. And it looks like this could be a very important week in regards to those things, all right? Whether you're in a relationship or not. If you're not in a relationship, it means that maybe someone new is coming in, okay? You may meet them, or your paths might cross somehow this week, or you may simply just rekindle your faith in this happening, okay? Let's see what this Death card's bringing. It's transformation, the end of something. Okay, we have the Emperor. Wow, okay. Well, for some of you, this is opening up to a new relationship, and this is letting go of the old. So if you're the Empress, you're letting go of your previous, let's say, Emperor, okay? You're letting go of that relationship so that you can be open for this new relationship that could be coming in very shortly. And it might not be this week, it might be in the next few weeks or months. But like I said, that energy is kind of starting to come in this week because you are letting go of the past, and the past hurts, and this person that you used to be with. Now this Knight of Swords, I've said it before, it can be the knight in shining armor, but this could just be something to do with your work again, or higher learning. So let's draw on that. All right, we have a little bit of a conflict. Yeah, a little bit of trouble here at the end of the week. I feel like there's a lot of stress. A lot of people are asking you to do a lot of things. Maybe that is because you've taken it upon yourself to be the magician, the one who's multitasking at all times and pulling it all together. So these people think you're able to do that all the time. Well, guess what? You're probably not. You're just human. So I feel that you need to kind of speak up for yourself towards the end of the week, or else you're going to be overburdened. You're going to be just exhausted, overwhelmed by all of these little favors that people want you to do, okay? So speak your mind. Don't let anyone take advantage of your abilities and your energy here towards the end of the week. Let's see what else I could tell you. We're going to draw a few of my Color Goddess casting cards. So first out for you, we have lovely Iris, and the Iris Goddess is all about your journey, your path, and traveling. It's about following your star, trusting your intuition and your inner compass, and also trusting signs that you get along the way about your path. We also have for you another purple hue, Wisteria. This is a card of expansion, immortality, and infinity. This can sometimes mean that your business or your work, it's time to expand it. It's time to expand your horizons. It's also a card of thinking deeply about what you want to leave as your legacy. Do you want people to know you as the magician in your workplace or in your projects or whatever, as being the best of the best? The magician is the master of his or her trade. And wisteria is kind of all about thinking about the future and the infinite possibilities that could be yours within the future. All right. So I love how you have two lovely purple hued cards there. I would say that's probably a color you'll want to utilize this week. Iris, wisteria, or other shades of purple. Let's see what else I can tell you with some different decks. So for you, we have the caduceus. You will receive news from afar. This could have to do with your health or your home or your finances or someone else's health or home or finances. It could have to do with your work, but you will receive some news from afar this week. Now we're going to take a look at self-care for you this week, Group 2. What you need to do in order to take care of yourself this week. So for you, we have number 5, dance. Change is not possible without movement, and movement is everywhere in the universe. You are invited to join in the dance. So it's all about change and movement and dancing and celebrating life and celebrating all the wonderful things in your life. Also, this card, it's got a sense of freedom to it. And I love how I'm placing it right on top of these high stressors here at the end of the week. So I feel like you're going to need to let loose this coming weekend. You're going to need to dance. You're going to need to go out or do something fun and laugh and experience bliss and joy, because you will be a little bit stressed out towards the end of the week. But remember to speak your mind and don't let people take advantage of you or overburden you if at all possible. If you can share the burden, I think there are people who would be willing to do that with you, to share your burden. But you are the magician and you do pull it all together here by working with others and being in charge of the situation. And then there is the whole love thing kind of coming in as well. Be aware of signs and symbols. Pay attention to your own intuition. And definitely think about your future. Think about what you want for yourself in the future. Do you see yourself retiring from the job you're in? Do you see yourself living where you live now? Think about your future and start planning. Okay, there you go. I hope you have a great week. Bye. Hello, Group 3. If you chose the third deck, the Star Tarot, then this is your reading for the week of August 1st, 2021. Let me get these shuffled. I'm tuning into you as I'm shuffling. What do you need to know about your week? Group 3. So for you, we have the Emperor coming out first. We have the Ace of Swords. Wonderful to have an ace in your week. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Hermit. And we have the Four of Cups. Okay, so interesting. Let's draw on the Emperor energy. You will be in charge of quite a bit here at the beginning of the week with that Emperor card. Okay? You are taking control of your surroundings and your situation in your home, within your home situation, and within your workspace. Wow, very lucky, very fortunate with your work. You are the Emperor. You are in charge, whether you're creative or whether you work outside of your home or inside your home or from your home or remotely. It doesn't matter. You're pulling it all together and you're creating your own luck. This is definitely the karmic wheel turning in your favor, and I love that for you. We have clear-mindedness here at the beginning of the week, probably lasting throughout the week, making a decision and making decisions very clearly, knowing exactly what you need to do and when they need to be done. Let's draw just a little bit on the Ace of Swords. Wow, the Lovers. Okay. This is a choice card. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic or a relationship. The Lovers initially was a choice card. So it's just kind of validating for me that you're making very clear and concise choices this week. Now, it does kind of tie into the Five of Cups because that's sorrow and that's emotions. So there is some type of a sorrow here with a relationship. Now, we do have action being taken. So I feel that if there was a conflict with your lover or loved one, you probably need to take some action in trying to render the situation. Whether it's accepting an apology or apologizing yourself or just saying, hey, can't we just let this go? It's gotten all out of proportion. We've blown this up. We've made this, anthill into a mountain. So you're kind of having to take action in order to come to a peaceful solution with your lover or with your loved one. You're feeling alone because you're missing them, all right? Because of this conflict, there's something going on here. There's a sadness. For some of you, you're simply feeling lonely. Maybe you recently lost a loved one, or maybe you recently went through a breakup and you're feeling alone. Well, again, you still need to take some action here. You need to call some friends, get out and do something fun for yourself, all right? Let's draw on that Four of Cups. Whoops, that just flipped out, so we're going to use it with the Nine of Coins. And we also have the Prince of Swords. All right. That's action, definitely action. Taking action and being grateful for what you have. Okay? Knowing that you have created your world and your world is wonderful and safe and loving and beautiful. And you have no reason to feel so alone because you have loved ones around you no matter what. You have a spiritual posse. We all do. We all have spirit guides. We all have guardian angels. We all have loved ones on the other side who are with us, guiding us and helping us. All right? But there is also a little bit of dissatisfaction and boredom. So again, you need to take action. And it looks like there could be someone coming in, possibly an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, unless that's you. Someone coming in, inviting you to do something fun for the weekend to kind of snap you out of your hermit, lonely type of attitude. Some of you, maybe it's a pity party, but you've got some friends that are going to be snapping you out of it by the end of the week. So let's take a look at my Color Goddess casting cards. I'm going to draw 2 of these to give you some more information about your week, Group 3. One more little cut there. All right. So for you, we have Amber. It's all about ancestry, healing the past, and history. So this is about healing the past. If there was a breakup and that's what you're trying to heal from and that's why you feel lonely, you're going to have to work on yourself a little bit, work on healing the past, and work on letting that go. We also have for you Burgundy. Ambition, honor, and respect. This is telling you that with whatever you're doing in your life, whether it's creative or you're working a career, you are going to reach a point where you are honored and respected and rewarded for a job well done. Okay? So you are on this trajectory to where you will be honored and respected in your field. And it's going to be different for all of you. For some of you, it's medical. For some of you, it's teaching. For some of you, it's creative. For others of you, it's caregiver, taking care of people. For some of you, it's being a manager, being in charge of other people. Let's take a look at Madame Endor's fortune cards and see what we get for you for your week. So for you, we have the Black Cat. Your luck will soon change. And this, my friends, is not necessarily bad luck. This card is good luck, especially because we already drew the Wheel of Fortune. So you definitely have a turning point coming for the better, a change for the better. And you're going to start feeling that type of energy this week. Now we're going to take a look at what you need to do for self-care this week. Group 3. So for you, we have Look Deeper, number 14. There is more beneath the surface. Remain cool and centered. Take time to look at the deep underlying currents and follow your intuition. Remaining cool and centered. Taking time to look at the underlying currents and following your intuition. Obviously, lots of water energy with this as well. And we do have the 5 and the 4 of Cups, which is all about digging deep and healing your emotional self, healing the past. So it is definitely a telltale week for you to do some deep emotional healing. And take care of yourself. Take a warm Epsom salt bath. Get rid of that negative energy. Light some candles. Read a book. You need to pamper yourself, I feel. You're going to have fun. There's going to be some active fun this weekend. But at the end of the weekend, to wind down, to get ready for another work week, please take care of yourself. Please relax. Get a massage. And just take some quiet time, you know, to heal and recover emotionally from whatever this might be, this pain here. All right, group 3. It looks like a really great week for you. A lot of emotional healing happening. Definitely lots of good luck coming your way. Things are going to be changing this week. And that first card, we do have the Emperor energy coming through most of all, which is you having the strength and the willpower and the confidence and the intelligence and the intuitiveness to pull it all together and be clear-minded in your decisions and making the right decisions this week. There you go. Have a great week. Bye. So you know I'm going to do a bonus read here. I'm going to look just at the general energy of the week for all of us. I'm going to draw 2 from each of the decks. We have Page of Coins, and we have 5 of Cups, which actually came up for one of the groups. Luna Soul Tarot. We have the 6 of Swords and the 2 of Discs. And finally from the Star Tarot, we have Death and the 5 of Wands. All right. So, transformative week with that Death card. But most of us are going to be able to pull it all together with this 2 of Coins or Discs. It's all about juggling it all. Juggling our health, juggling our finances, juggling our home life, balancing home, work life, all that type of thing, all right? Also, 6 of Swords is a transition card, so we do have some transformative energy happening this week. And we are coming into the new moon on August 8th, which is Lionsgate. I believe it's a new moon in Leo, which is a lot of lion energy coming in on the 8th of August. So that's the type of energy we're tapping into right here, this transformation that's occurring. After the upset, okay? So there's kind of being exhausted, being a little bit sorrowful or sad. Then the transformative energy comes through. The Page of Coins is bringing that energy for all of us. It's a planetary shift is what I feel here. 5 of Wands is a little bit of conflicting energy, but you see the person here? She's serene and she's protected and she believes that she's protected. So that's what it's all about, knowing you are protected. I do want to take a look. I'm just going to draw a few more of the Star Tarot to look at this Death card and the Five of Wands and maybe get something more specific. So there's more coin energy, more earth energy coming in with that Knight of Coins and the 9. I love that. So I would say this is the slow Knight. He moves slowly, but he's very reliable, responsible, and persistent. And we have the 9, which is almost to the 10, right? The 9 is a point of comfort and peace and joy. So I feel, as far as the COVID-19 virus goes, I feel like we are going to be entering a trajectory of healing, especially because so many people are becoming vaccinated and following protocols and being careful and not getting together in huge groups if people aren't vaccinated, etc. So I feel like that's kind of what this energy is speaking about here for all of us on this big blue planet. Let's take a look at my Color Goddess casting cards. Let's see what we get for the week. Yeah, white. Angels, purity, and radiance. This is all about the angels among us and the angels we don't see who are watching out for us and protecting us and helping us along. We also have turquoise, direction, point, purpose. Yes, we are being directed down the right path, into the right direction. Okay. We also have the stars. A long journey brings rewards. It's been a really long journey, hasn't it? Especially with the virus. Oh my gosh. We will never forget these past 2 years. We lived, most of us, God willing, have lived through it. We have lost people along the way. It's been a very difficult couple of years for many of us. Now, for self-care for all of us, what do we need to do this week? What do we need to know as our planet starts to heal? Wow, practice patience. Number 27. Conditions outside us sometimes determine the best time to move forward. Wait and work on something else until these conditions change. Could that not be more poetic? Honestly, we can only do so much right now. And patience, one of the attributes of the Knight of Coins. We can only do so much. If we all kind of band together and follow the protocols and the rules, be smart about it, and just wait and do what you can do with what you have, before we know it, everything will be opened up again and everyone will be safe and protected. Okay, and I love how, wow, look at this. We got both of these bright white cards. I love that. We do have angels here always helping us along. You know, stay strong, my friends. We're in the transitional period right now. And I wouldn't be surprised if we did see some major changes next week after the Lionsgate 8-8. I feel like there's some major changes coming. And I do feel like in the end and at the end of all this, it will all be for the better. Long journey brings rewards. Have a wonderful week. Bye.